Hey there. In the last 6 months, I've made well over $2 million for my clients using one cold email system. And no, we're not just scraping some leads with some software and sending mass cold email campaigns. We use AI to build pre-qualified lead lists of prospects and decision makers that actually have the pain that you could solve. And not only that, but also have the budget for that. So in this video, I'm gonna break down each step of the system so you could implement it in your own business and go make some money. All right, let's dive in. So I have a little whimsical here, and you guys know me, I love my whimsical. I love my flow charts. I'm gonna explain each step and give you actionable advice so you can just copy and paste what I do. So the first platform I'm talking about is going to be Apollo. So Apollo is amazing for sourcing leads. It's the cheapest, most affordable, and most straightforward. So use Apollo. It's extremely straightforward. And make sure when you're doing your research to pick a specific ideal customer, analyze their problem and align it with your solution. When you're doing your research on Apollo, look for job post analysis, keywords about needs you can solve, and you can also utilize AI prompts to retrieve pain points, and then you could use them as keywords in Apollo. I'm going to leave you in the description the entire document for the AI prompts that I personally use for myself and for my clients. Now, the next step is going to be using an Apify Apollo scraper. Now, Apify is the gold mine of scrapers. You could use that and scrape a bunch of leads extremely cheap. So I'm going to walk you through the platform. It's called apify.com, and essentially you can just build your own scrapers, or you can just use their variety of like thousands of scrapers. So the scraper we're going to be using is, I'm just going to go to the console, and then we're going to look for Apollo, and then it's going to be Apollo Lead Scraper. So what you have to do is you just have to paste in the cookies. And the cookies is basically just an extension. The extension is edit this cookie. So you go here and you click on this button right here. It's called export, and you click on it and you paste that in here. So once you do that, you just have to put your search URL from the Apollo. You copy this and you add it to the search URL, and make sure. Now, all people mess up when they use the scraper. All you have to do is click on get emails, click include guest emails, wait for verification also, and then remove the total numbers of records required, and to make sure you don't go over 2.5 lead lists, just because you don't want to get your Apollo accounts banned. You have to click on proxy and click edit configuration, and make sure to always use residential, because it has the lowest chance of getting blocked. So you click on residential and you go to run options and you toggle this bad boy. There's no timeout. And that's it. You start scraping. Now you're going to have a lead list like this, which is all of the data that you need that you will start your enriching process. So the next step is going to be using mails.so or zero bounds for email validation. Now, the data that you're going to get from Apollo is not 100% going to be accurate in terms of email validation. So what I would recommend is use a platform called mails.so or zero bounds. Mails.so is the cheapest, most reliable. They have an extremely simple API. I've talked about it in my build a $10,000 high ticket system. You can watch that. So this platform is extremely easy. You can use their API and you can just query the email. Now, the third step we're going to be using is scraping data for any case studies or recent growth achievement. You can do that building sales systems on make.com, which this is an example of a sales system where we actually just take the leads and we validate the email, we parse the results, and we scrape the website data using a make a request, HTTP request on make.com. Now, it's extremely valuable because you can scrape the website data for any case studies, any recent growth, achievement, and you can essentially take that data, and then the next step, we're going to feed that data to GPT-4 or Claude. Now, this is when it becomes a little bit scary. So I'm gonna walk you through an example of realization of a lead that I actually just closed yesterday. It was about $10,000. So hey, first name, congrats on your 14 years lead-in company name in the financial services industry. How do you approach connecting with dream clients who need tailored financial solutions to overcome their planning challenges? With an email personalization like this, you are guaranteed a response. Basically, in my process and my agency, every 5 emails that we send, like 3 of them gets a reply. So the next step in our flow chart is cleaning the company name. Guys, always make sure to clean the company name. It doesn't matter if you have a great personalization or you have a good offer or any of that. If the company name is not cleaned from the Inc., LTD, or long company name, because humans don't talk like this, and you're just shooting yourself on a foot, and prospects can actually sniff that out. So always make sure to clean the company name. If you want me to build you out a system that does this for you, just leave that in a comment down below. So the next step is I'm going to give you a few steps for a 30% reply rate personalization. So make sure when you write in your prompt to always tell GPT to ask a question about a specific challenge in their industry. Try to demonstrate real value, and also using the scraped data that you're going to get from their website to congratulate them on a recent achievement or a growth or case study. Also, make sure to use their specific lingo and keywords they use in their industry. Now, the final step is going to be adding the lead list to our Instantly account. Instantly is just a cold email software that I use. It's the best cold email software in the world right now. It's extremely easy and straightforward. They have a great UI, a great customer support. I would highly recommend you guys use Instantly. They have unlimited email accounts, and if you would use like other platforms, I'm not gonna use any names, but you need to pay for additional email accounts. So all you have to do is you click add new and you add your email account. They have a pre-warmed account or done for you email setup or connecting your existing email accounts such as G Suite, Office, or you could use private email or using the IMAP and SMTP options. So once you do that, you create a new campaign, and then that's it, you're off to the races. All right, so these are the sales system that I use for my one-man agency to consistently make and add well over 100K to each client that I onboard. So I hope you found value in this video, and I'm gonna include all the resources in the description, and catch you next time. Cheers.